NRTCCA 2025. We're out here at Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, that is. And I am out here with our board of directors for the DFR program. Abram, how are you, sir?
I'm phenomenal, man.
Love it. How are you liking it so far, your first year?
I love it, man. I tell people this has probably been the most beneficial conference I've ever been to, IACP, you name it, because you're with like-minded folks who do the work, not people who think they know how the work is done. Gained a tremendous amount of value for my agency, and probably going to save my agency a lot of money just based on the conversations that I've had with folks here.
I like that. Now, you are basically our DFR, our drone expert on the panel, or on the board of directors. How did you get that experience?
So I'm not an expert.
I'm calling you an expert.
If you call me an expert, I don't call myself an expert.
I'm calling you an expert.
I'm just a guy who's done it for nearly 6 years, started a very successful DFR program here in Brookhaven. But I didn't do it alone. I did it with a great group of folks who, at the time, we had never flown drones. We leaned on the folks out in Chula Vista to help us start it up, and fast forward now here. We're doing very well at it. We're expanding our drone program. The association said, hey, we want a director. And I said, hey, I've been very active in this space, a member of drone responders and the advisory board there. I said, this is an opportunity for us to bring several professional organizations into one place so we can advocate for the same things. And what I found in my 2 months being on the board, there's a lot of alignment with what the NRTCCA is doing, what drone responders is doing, and I think we're really primed to take DFR to a whole nother level in this association.
Excellent. So with that, you're going to be doing the DFR program for us. What all will that entail? What can our members expect from you?
Yeah, so the first thing is they can expect us to have a lot of influence with vendors. You know, we've got some great sponsors here in our TCCA, Axon, Flock, Brink. Those are all leading vendors in the space, and so we're going to leverage our relationships with them to make sure that our folks have access to their product experts. My position as a director is to make sure that they're having honest conversations so folks don't get swindled out of money, because we know sometimes people can share a vision that doesn't make equal reality. So I'm going to make sure that I provide access with all the people I know across the country that are using all of these vendors. So when somebody calls up to the association and says, hey, we're thinking about doing this, do you know an agency that's using this product? We can connect them. So we're going to bring some connectivity between the vendors and the other agencies with folks who are looking to expand into this space. We're also going to curate some good training. You know, we got a phenomenal training facility we're about to open up.
Yep.
So we're going to connect vendors and make sure people, hey, if you want to come and touch these systems and use them and train on them, then the first stop is the association at our training center out in Scottsdale. So we're going to leverage that. And then we're also going to bring forward some really, 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 really good local regional training. And so what you can expect is we're going to lean heavily on our member agencies throughout the country to host lunch and learns and such. So we can really, I think DFR, it's time for it to spread like wildfire. There's a lot of appetite in it. Clearly, that's why the association said, hey, we need to elevate this to the director position. We just had a session this morning where the room was, you would have thought they were serving lunch. That's how many people were in there.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is by the time the session was done an hour later, the room was just as packed as it was when they started.
Yep.
So people saw a lot of value in it. And then we got a lot of good panels today because people see a lot of value in it. And so that's what the association is doing. I'm thrilled to be a part of it, and we're going to really kick some ass. I don't know if I can say that on this podcast.
You can say it.
But we're going to kick some ass in the DFR space, and we're going to do it collectively.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, sir, you got anything you want to get out there before we get off?
No, just a big shout out to the association, all the leadership here, everybody doing a phenomenal job. The cool thing is we now have an association that is, it's not for chiefs and sheriffs and leaders. It's for the people who are literally doing the work every single day. So it's, you know, it's kind of, it's organic. This is a grassroots thing.
Yep.
And to see how quickly it's grown and to know that, hey, this isn't a CEO driven thing. This is people driven.
Yep. And
people who, you know, don't have these huge leadership roles in agencies. These are just folks who saw an opportunity to get like-minded folks together and create something for us. And it's pretty cool to see.
I love it. All right. Well, you guys heard it first from Abram. I appreciate you, sir. Thanks for being
sir.
out. Everybody, take it easy.